There are so many jobs in the gambling industry, but do you know how to prepare? Here are some quick, useful tips straight from RedCore Recruiters from SBC Summit Lisbon. So what is the first thing you notice in a candidate?
Let's say I'm trying to look for whole picture, how structured they are, how confident they are, what are they talking about, how honest they are. I'm trying not to understand the person from the first meaningful interview. So we need to start and finish, because when you start the conversation, often people are like a stone. They don't know what to say. They don't know who you are. They don't trust you, and you need to step by step open this person. And at the end, it's totally different person. We need to understand this person's hard skills and soft skills, and it's complicated task, I guess.
What's a green flag in a CV? What do you think?
Green flag, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. First of all, you should fill your LinkedIn profile. It's easy, but a lot of people don't do this. Really, for me it's strange, actually. If we are talking about the recruitment flow process, the first thing that we are doing, we give our task to sourcers, and they are trying to look for this person in LinkedIn, and they look for some keywords. And if you don't have these keywords in your LinkedIn profile, they won't find you. Definitely they won't find you. So that's you need correct headline, not just like I'm backend developer. Try to put more words. What's a senior backend developer in some stack? Maybe you are team lead, and put several tips on the headline. Don't write only your requirements, just like point by point. Write how your skills helped to evaluate the business or your task, or I don't know, your group, and etc. So it's important, not just like points. I did this. What the result it was. For example, if you were a team lead, how big team you had, something like this. So put all the information.
Now we know what's a green flag, but how about red flags? How do you see that?
First of all, I need to say that all our candidates can apply for different jobs, and we should prepare our resume, our CV for different jobs, for different companies. They shouldn't be the same. It's a big mistake to send only one CV to everyone. Correct, understand what the requirements for the position that you applied in, and correct your CV. Then misspelling and not accurate CV, it's also annoying in recruitment. So try to understand, to check your CV, and you also use ChatGPT or some OpenAI. Don't put any negative attitude in your CV. Don't set some bad information about your previous job or previous manager. The recruiters also don't like this, because they understand that if you come to our company, you can do the same when you will move on from us to another company.
So thank you so much for great insight so far, but now my question is, how can someone stand out in just a few minutes?
Just simple, do some research in which company you are going to, because it's often we communicate with some people and they don't understand who we are, what we are doing. I understand that it's normal that we explain everything, that we're talking about our big group of company, but the lack of curiosity, it's like red flags for us. So do your homework.
And what's one misconception about working in iGaming industry?
You know, I hear often that it's a tough industry. It's very dynamic. And it's true, it's really true. And I understand for now that all people, for example, in our group of company, they are looking for some challenges. They prefer to build something new. They don't stop on the result. they always try to do the best next step, try to find out something new, and also do something not already appeared on the market. So that's why this industry is so dynamic and so tough, as I said. By the way, it's one of our values, result-oriented environment, and like leadership. But leadership means not like just we play some first top place and then we stop. No, we are trying to do our best level by level, and we don't stop on the some achievement.
Now I'm very curious, and my question is, why is SBC Summit a good place to connect with some talent?
Let me be honest, SBC Summit not like all conferences. It's like huge networking, and here we see a lot of people who present their company for now, but maybe later they can present another company. That's why it's very important to communicate, to introduce, to meet with new people, explain them who we are, what values we have. We increased last year more than 58%, and I can't say that, for example, conferences was the big part of our funnel, recruitment funnel. No, but we found here a lot of C-level people. We communicate with them offline, because now online it's one type of communication, and offline when you can see the person eyes to eyes, like you understand this person more specific and more deeply. That's why I always say that don't hesitate to come to recruiters, to any people on the stands, on the booths, and introduce yourself, tell about your skills and what you're looking for.
Okay, and if you could give only one golden tip to all candidates, what would it be?
Oh, it's easy. Just don't be afraid to introduce yourself to any people on the booth, because maybe now you don't looking for a job. Maybe now you totally satisfied about your challenges, about your requirements, about everything. But for example, half year later, I don't know, you want to move to another city or another country, or you understand that on this position it's like glass top, and you need to move on to, for example, another company, and you will write to some recruiter or anyway to different person that you met before, and it's like a legacy. You have legacy, and you have some tip to the future. So don't hesitate to introduce yourself.
Now, specifically, what is the one tip for candidates who are visiting career booths as SBC?
Be honest. Be honest about your skills, about yourself, about what you're looking for, because you know this industry very tight, like a tie, and we always can find out feedbacks about any person. It's very easy way to understand who we are, who this person are, and we definitely will find out this information. So be honest.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself. Tell the truth, because we find out everything. Definitely.
Because someone else will.
Yeah.
Let's move with what makes someone memorable after a short conversation with you.
If we are talking about funny moments, I remember one girl, she was doing the makeup during our interview.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, it's a red flag, definitely a red flag. When we asked her, what are you doing? She said, oh, okay, I will have another interview after you, and it will be offline, that's why I need to prepare. And we understood that our job wasn't number one for her, that's why she didn't prepare before. It's like a red flag. But I always remember people that prepared to our interview, those people who already understand our pain, and they try to understand how they can help us. So it's like a case interview, but from candidate side. So this was memorable. Yeah.
So my last question is, do you see any big differences between candidates you meet at the event versus these who apply online?
Actually, no, because it's the same people, but when you see the person offline, it's a different type of communication. And here we understand that they already came to meet with new people, they more reliable, let's say it like this. And it's not a big part of our funnel, recruitment funnel. I mean, it's like one of our source, and it works like for the future, not for now. But for example, for today, I already had 3 interviews here, but with all persons that I met before on the previous conferences. For example, on the Malta, one of the girls, she was from Malta. We met from Malta. These people are the same. These people are the same, but this is opportunity to see them offline. It's also important to understand in our dynamic world who we are, how this person look from his feet to the not just like your head on the mirror on the screen, and that's all.
Thank you so much for a really great insight.
Glad to see you. Thank you.
Okay, let's have a coffee. Thank you.
Okay.